We're just making our way to the White Lady's Priory. We're here now, and as we're walking through the field, just to document, Fran sensed something and I heard a footstep directly behind me, so it's kicked off already. Hello guys, and welcome back to another M&A investigation. We're going to keep it simple tonight. We're here at the White Lady's Priory just to get back into the swing of things. We're all here, and of course one of us is here in spirit.
But
Jay's here with us in spirit. He couldn't make it tonight, but we brought him along anyway. So what's the plan tonight, guys?
So tonight we've been out for a little meeting to discuss some plans we've got coming up for October, which are going to be epic. Was that thunder? Lightning?
I didn't see
There's a
it.
big flash across the sky.
cool. So yeah, we've got some.
So we might get some adverse weather, which you never know could bring out the paranormal. But anyway, so yeah, we were out tonight discussing some plans for, that was a bat, for an upcoming road trip we're doing in October, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. The four of us are going on this road trip, so it's going to be epic. But we had a little plan. We thought we'd go and do a quick investigation somewhere, and Fran's idea was...
We each pick one piece of equipment to bring with us without consulting the rest of the team on what we're bringing, to see what we end up with, what we do, if any of us kind of think alike and bring duplicates. So let's start announcing what we've each got with us. Over to you, Chris.
So I brought the pendulum that you got me, the Lowlight. Was it the Lowlight pendulum with me tonight, because I feel I communicate better with the pendulum rather than anything else. So I brought that with me tonight to do some pendulum sessions and see who I speak to.
Cool. So I brought along a digital voice recorder. See if we can catch some EVPs. So.
And I brought along the spirit box, and I was supposed to bring some cat balls that we recently got and haven't used yet, so we thought it would be a good opportunity to give them a try, but I forgot them.
Dope.
Dope!
And I've actually bought a duplication of what someone else has bought. I've brought a pendulum as well. I've brought my amethyst one.
So yeah, just a quick session tonight. We're going to take it in turns to use our chosen piece of equipment, just do a short little vigil each and see what we get. So let's go.
Right. Cool.
Come on, Jen.
So I am going to do pendulum to start off with, and I'm going to see if I can contact the sisters.
So far we've already heard some heavy footsteps and some like whispery talking sounds.
Thank you for announcing your presence very quickly. Can you move the pendulum to signify yes? Now, can you move the pendulum to signify no? Okay. Diagonally for no and back and forth for yes. Okay. After each question, I'm going to ask you to bring the pendulum to a still. Thank you. Do I speak to the guardian, the knight who protects this place? Yes. You arrive fairly quickly, sir. Do you understand that we mean no harm?
Heard footsteps then behind us.
Good. Okay, and bring it to a still for me, please, sir. Thank you. Do we have some of the sisters in our presence as well? Yes. Okay. And again, bring it to a still. Fran actually caught their shadows in her camera, didn't she? Yes. Now note how the wind blew and the pendulum stayed perfectly still, but still managed to move against the wind back and forth. Okay. Sir Knight, you're bound to this place for some reason, aren't you? And I've actually contacted you before, haven't I? And bring it to a still for me, please. Bring it down. That's it. Is it any one of the sisters in particular you protect?
Just for the camera, if you can hear that rumbling, that is thunder, as it is lightning at the moment.
So it's not one sister in particular. You just protect them out of a sense of duty, do you? Okay, and just bring it to a standstill for us. Is there something going on here tonight besides us? Yes. Okay, and bring it to a still. Is that why you were quick to greet us? Yes. And slow the pendulum. Would I be correct in assuming it's some sort of sacred ritual? Yes. One last question, from me that is. Would it have anything to do with an artifact that was returned here many years ago? Yes. Okay. So it's kind of important we leave soon. Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
Oh God, scary. Bloody Fran. I don't know if you want to explain to the camera about this story of the green stone.
Right. Thank you, Jonathan. You're most gracious for talking to me. Thank you. Now, another paranormal group way back in the day was onto a story of an artifact that was used by, I think it was a king, the king at the time. It was a story, and they were investigating it and trying to find out what it was, like going from place to place, finding clues and picking up the trail, until one day they found it, and it was a ring. The trouble was, when they actually managed to acquire this artifact, what happened was the building in which they kept it started to suffer strange events. They would start seeing quite a lot of paranormal occurrences going around the building, unexplained fires. There were problems with the building itself. It would start to degrade and start falling apart, and they realised that something terrible was going on, and it was centred around this artefact. And through a lot of time and patience and research, they managed to find out that they needed to return it here. And when they did, something quite extraordinary is said to have happened. When they brought it here and returned it to the mound, which we can't really find, and sort of like a supernatural explosion, a light show, something incredible happens, and the power in the stone and the stone itself is said to have gone. Not very much of it remains, if any at all. It's been a while since I've read up on that story, so some of that could be a little rougher around the edges, but that's the general gist of it. And this site is where it happened. Supposedly the mound is not that far away, and they were retreating to the abbey from the mound when the explosion occurred, and it still took them off their feet. So that's the story behind that. Jonathan is a knight who seems to be tied to this place, not through any one person, but a sense of duty to protect these sisters from anyone who would harm them. He was very quick to approach us tonight, and in addition with Fran's picture, which seems to show a few shadow figures which seem to be out of place. With so much activity right off the bat, I think something has to be going on. So let's see if we can't get a few more answers. On to the next person.
Hello there guys, now I've moved up the Priory to the top left hand corner, near to where Shell has had an EVP here before. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to figure out how to use this. Okay, so I'm going to record, so I'm just going to call out to Jonathan. Okay, so Jonathan, if you're about, use this device in my hand to just give me a quick hello, or tell me anything. Okay, so I'm just going to let that save and then play it back. See what we get. Okay, so Jonathan, if you're about, use this device in my hand to just give me a quick hello, or tell me anything. Okay, so let's call out again. Okay, can anybody tell me how many spirits are around? Time to answer. Play that back. Can anybody tell me how many spirits are around? Time to answer.
That's a big flash.
Well, that was quite a big flash of lightning, that, wasn't it? Anybody got any questions they want to ask?
Can I ask if any of the nuns would like to step forward and say anything?
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Cool.
Oh, it's not rain.
Okay.
It's raining.
So, would any of the nuns like to come over and say anything? Wow, that is so picturesque, isn't it?
No. Something on the recording.
What's that?
We all miss that.
Can I hold it a bit closer to the camera? Play
Yeah.
it back again.
Okay, so I play that back again.
Okay, right.
No.
Jesus Christ.
It's not going to do any good, we've got no cover.
Under the arch. Jesus Christ, run!
Yeah.
Jay!
Off we go.
Oh,
We're going to have to call it, right?
Yeah.
right, unfortunately we're going to have to cut short this investigation, so we're going to head back to the car. Which is a bit of a trek through woods, so the fact that it's thunder and lightning isn't great walking through woods, but oh, Jesus, I don't know if you can see the lightning. It's like a wet t-shirt contest.
Yep. Lovely.
Holy shit, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, as you say, we didn't have a lot of time.
We got everything, yeah?
Yeah, I've got your bag and yeah, you alright, Fran?
Chris has got your bag, Fran.
Chris has got your bag, Fran. Oh, that's a bit better.
Right,
Fucking Laura.
I guess that's an end to this mini investigation.
I think so. Right, hello gang. Take 2 at White Lady's Priory. Now the last time we came here, it wasn't great weather, but we risked it anyway and fell short on the night because the heavens did open. Literally, within the second, it literally was overcast and windy 1 minute, and then the next minute it was absolutely torrential. We got soaked. So we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do last time, so we're back here again. We're a few members short this time. Jodie and Fran aren't with us, but we are going to be joined a little bit later on by Rory and Sam from Project Entity. So we're going to get cracking.
Yep.
Right.
Let's go. Yep. Right, so to begin things, we've got a camera set up pointing at the main archway, and down there we've got a REM pod. It's just over there, and we have the EMF detector and a couple of cat balls scattered around. One over there in that corner, and one here. Is that you that made that loud thud? Right, so any spirits here with us now? Oh,
Very good. That's called a cat ball. You give it to, say, a cat, plays around it, knocks it around, and when they knock it, it lights up like that. You are very welcome to play with it and light it up if you wish. If you're here, Mother Superior, or sisters, whichever of you are in charge, it's important you know that we come in peace, we don't really any harm. It's certain nights should be able to tell you that we don't do any harm to you.
cat ball next to me.
So, we do a bit of simple communication, okay? That ball that you're lighting up, we'll treat as yes. The other ball, which is next to my partner, will be no. Can you light up the ball for yes, please? I know it seems like I'm asking you to do parlour tricks and jump through hoops.
but given the lack of a better form of communication, it's the only one I can think of right now. So, if you're willing, that ball is, and that ball next to my partner is no. Is that okay? Incidentally, in the middle of that stone square, black device on the floor with green lights, black box. It's not evil, I promise. Simply go near it and it will light up. And that'll tell me if you don't want to answer the question. Okay? It's a night, are you here? You've always been brave and forthright with me. Thank you, good tonight. So the same rules apply. That ball is yes, the ball next to my partner is no, and if you don't wish to answer a question, okay, you've heard and you understand. Of course, if you don't want to answer a question, the black box is the square, just lights up, and you understand you don't want to answer.
I don't know if you want to move this one away from me, because maybe they don't want to answer it next to me. God. That's why Chris doesn't play sports. Well, no, I just thought maybe they wouldn't want to come near me. It was more the other way around.
Okay, good tonight. Did we interrupt something the other night?
We will put in the beginning of this video some of the footage from the other night when we came, but there's a bit of a weird atmosphere. I know there was. That's the REM pod.
Is that a signal for us to leave already? Because I really would like to stay and talk to you.
So we're about to start our second vigil tonight, so we're going to focus on this main archway of the Abbey, which is an area we don't really tend to focus on very often, but as you can see, you've got the old foundations of the Priory still all around here, so this would have been quite a substantial entrance. So for now we're going to focus on here. We've got 2 cat balls just in the entrance and the REM pod. Hopefully we can get that to go off again. And we're going to try a little bit of spirit box. Do you want to come down into this side? Are you recording on that?
I'm recording on that, yeah.
Yeah, come down into the side. I'll step out that way so I'm not shining light on. Would anybody like to come forward and say something to us? You can use the device in my friend's hand. First thing that came to mind. You are my friend.
Good tonight. Yeah.
Oh, I heard some like thudding then as well, did you? Before the spirit box went quiet.
That would be him. I think he said I'm here. I think.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to us?
You're an honourable man for staying here and protecting this place. Someone saying yes.
I'm not sure. Said something, but I'm not sure.
Do you understand that we mean no harm?
Do you have any messages for us? That's a noise behind us.
That was right next to us.
It's trying to touch more this way.
Was that you?
Who's with us now? You give us your... That was a woman.
I think she said yes. I couldn't hear her. Maybe you. You gave us a bit of a jump there, but you are quite welcome. We're not violent, we're peaceful people.
Will you make yourself known again? Yeah, because I accidentally zoomed in. I couldn't get to zoom back out.
So the cat ball's going, nobody's touched it.
Is that your cat ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, our cat balls are in the bag. Thank you. Quite curious about them tonight, aren't you?
So we've now been joined with Rory and Sam from Project Entity.
Hey guys.
Oh, I can't turn it. It's too tight. Is it that one?
Yeah.
There they are.
It's a nice light.
So we've got two
Beautiful
more coming.
light.
So with this place, we've often thought and said that when we come here, we often feel a bit more protected actually inside the Priory than outside.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I know we talked
Yeah.
to you guys before about walking down the lane up here.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
you feel like you're almost.
Well, I heard a story
safeguarded.
that the lane, they used to hang witches in.
We heard that as well, and some people have
So-
seen them fall out the trees.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Can you light up one more device for us?
Can you see those on the camera?
Yeah.
You can cross the rods for yes, part them for no. Good, so nice. Are you there?
Are you getting footsteps behind you?
Yeah.
You know, we've had that all night. It seems to be wherever you're standing, there's footsteps behind
Like
you.
a proper sort of. Yeah.
That'll be the night coming to answer my question. Shall I tell you why?
Crossing.
Thank you. After each quest, I'm going to ask you to part them and make them straight again.
Can you ask him if they used to hang witches in the trees?
Is what we're saying true? Did they used to hang witches in the trees?
Cat ball.
Ball. Thank you.
So I'm going to assign that ball as a yes answer. The other one's no. Do you understand that? Left ball for yes, right ball for no. Is that okay? Is your name Jonathan? Good sir knight. I'm having trouble keeping these still because my right arm's killing me. You don't want to tell me your name, do you?
Did anyone hear any shuffling out that way then?
I didn't that time, but I definitely heard before.
Do any of the witches from the trees come in here?
Oh dear.
Very definite, yes.
Thank you. Is that why you stay, Knight? To defend this place from such people? Yes. Right, so I'm going to try some call out, and I'm going to be having the EVP rolling when I do.
DVR.
DVR, that's the one, thank you.
Oh, it's gone cold.
Right, so trying somewhere else now to get some responses out of you. Margaret, head of the nuns here. Are you with us? Look at the sky. That does not make me comfortable.
Oh god, yeah. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up very well, but the sky...
Was this what you were trying to warn us about,
kind
perhaps?
of like a red
Storm
colour.
colour that is as well, isn't it?
Looks very stormy.
Yeah. We'll make this the last session, I think.
You get a bit of like stuff going on when you turn
Relax.
everything off and you just go around talking.
Yeah. Dowses upon itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything left to say? Do you like a good roast dinner? Assuming that they ate roast dinners back then. Would they be mad about no Yorkshire puddings? Good Sir Knight, do you have anything to say? Speaking to this device.
Capels just gone up.
Can't see it's still in front of it. There you go.
Interesting.
You do have something to say then?
That's on cue as well, like just like last time down by the tunnel.
As soon as you call the nightfall, it's like he comes, but he is reluctant to speak to us.
Now. I didn't finish my sentence. If you are signalling us to do what I think you are, could you please set off the REM pod? Do you see that big metal needle-like thing sticking out of the black box? Could you touch that for me, please? Just on top of the other surfaces of the surface are two black boxes. Yep. One is standing up, has a green light shining out of it. The other is laid down. It's got a big metal needle-like thing sticking out of it. If you touch that, it will go off. It'll make a loud sound and light up as well. If you are telling us to do what I think you are, could you do me one more favour and set that off for me, please? Either that or light up the device next to it.
Shall I remove the cat balls? Because they're almost like temptation, and if I remove them, are they more likely to interact with the other objects?
Give it a try.
Is it worth a try?
Mm.
Seems like you're in the eye of a storm. Do you know how it feels now?
Yes.
Yeah. You ready to call it a night or?
Yeah, let's try one more time. Okay, so, good sir knight, if you want us to leave, could you please signal us? Give us your command.
You can light any of the devices, the balls, the little
Anything.
black boxes.
Anything you wish.
Make a sound.
Even tap one of us. Please give us the word. And we will heed your command. Here he comes.
Oh god, there's footsteps right behind me.
You can hear the noise again? Or?
Yeah, proper. It was like 4 or 5 in a row.
I can hear and feel his presence.
Like that. It was literally like something was walking towards me from behind me.
I think he walked away with the Countess, with Margaret. If that is her. Good sir knight, I ask you one more time if you would interact with any of the devices in front of us, any that you wish, even the balls on the ground. Light them up to give us a signal to go. Your command will be obeyed. You have my word. Okay, so that's us for the night. Managed to get in a really good night of investigation. We've had some good instances of communication tonight, which I'm really quite happy with, because it's not always been really a solid investigation here with getting stuff from this place. It's a bit spotty from time to time, but it's been really good. Really enjoyed it. We have one more recording to go over, but me and Cheryl will go over that in private because it's quite long, because I left it going for quite a while whilst we were investigating, so I want to see in a quiet room if anything came through. But from us, M&A Paranormal, and our friends Rory and Sam from Project Entity, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.